What happens when you prestige? What should you spend your prestige token on? And should you even prestige at all? Well, let's find out. Now, if you're new to Call of Duty within the past 5 years, you aren't really aware of what the prestige system is. So if you hit max rank like I just did here, I believe we'll go to our barracks, we will go to progression and prestige. As you can see, we have prestige 1 available here. You can hold down this for prestige details, climb through 10 levels of prestige, exclusive rewards, and prestige master at prestige 10, which then you can then go to level 1000. If we look at the rewards that we get taken back to this screen, and within each of these prestiges there are certain exclusive rewards. There's a lot of actually really good gobblegums here in prestige 1. There's an insta-kill charm, and there's a gun, a weapon blueprint that looks exactly like the classic Thompson. Each of these prestiges are themed after previous zombies games. After World at War, we got Black Ops 1, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, Black Ops 3, and Black Ops 4, and Cold War. And everybody's pointed out to me already, Prestige 7 here, the Black Ops 3 one, this we get a skin for Maya who looks a little bit like Battery, but there is a donut charm. You better believe we are grinding this out as fast as possible. However, you'll notice these little numbers here next to all of these different prestige rewards. These are the new levels that you need to get in order to unlock these. You don't get all these right away. You'll get this special cool awesome zombie weaver bonus skin and a permanent unlock, which we will talk about next once we actually prestige. But you have to be level 10 before you get the Doris loading picture. You have to be level 20 before you get all of these gobblegums. You have to be level 30. You guys get it. So let's go ahead, look at our prestige details here. And then after a short little countdown, we are going to continue. So our level will be reset. We'll keep progression on a lot of really important things. This does not affect our operators. This doesn't affect our weapon XP levels. This doesn't affect our challenge progression, our mastery badges, weapon builds, and all other customizations will be kept. We will get a permanent unlock to instantly unlock something of our choice. Also, blueprints and skins are permanently unlocked. So if you bought something from the store, have no worries, you will always have access to it. We just went over our rewards, our stats are going to reset, which I'm a little confused about this. Combat stats are going to be fresh, but you can always view your lifetime career stats in the combat record. So we might have to investigate that a little bit. I don't know, I've never done it, so we'll see. And then seasonal content items acquired from the Battle Pass store events obviously don't unlock. So let's go ahead and continue on to prestige number 1. Oh boy, you have to hold to reset. Oh, it's got a fun little bar. Doesn't that look cool? Well, that was a lot more eventful. Oh, and there's a cool little animation. Wow, that was nice. That gave me some dopamine. All right, so let's hop in here. So we've got our Weaver skin, our permanent unlock. Ooh, let's go ahead. What does that do? Okay, I see. So I believe, yeah, okay. Here we go. So if we do barracks progression, you know, like we had prestige here, we can go to level unlocks, and we can use, if we hover over something, we can use that permanent unlock. Now, this is going to be very important. You might think, oh my goodness, just scroll on down here to the side and go, hey, I'm going to get the AS Val, or I'm going to get, you know, the LMG here, baseball bat, whatever. And maybe if you're towards the end of your camo grinding thing, absolutely. But for Prestige 1, if you're camo grinding, Prestige 1 is really early. I bet you're not done with these really low levels guns yet. And if you are, you might have misprioritized your camo grind. So then of course get a gun. However, if you're a high rounder, if you're going for Easter eggs, you might want to do different things. For example, I think I'm leaning towards Aether Shroud here. Aether Shroud 47, that's a late unlock, and there's a lot of Easter egg steps that I feel could be made a lot better with Aether Shroud, especially solo. And the augments for Aether Shroud are nuts too. However, Casimirs are also very useful, and they're unlocked at level 48. Additionally, here at 39, we have the Mutant Injection, which again, very fun to use. It's essential for, I think, the current Liberty Falls high round strategy, which might change. I don't know, it's like day number 2 that the game's been out. But I would just advise, really try to advise away from just picking like a really high level gun because you want to use it for your next thing. Obviously, if it's your favorite, I'm not going to stop you. But that gun, especially the AS Val, that's a wall buy on Terminus. This sniper rifle at 49 is a wall buy here in Liberty Falls. So what we're going to need to test is if you have a zombie build from a previous prestige and then you do the wall buy, will it keep that zombie build? Because essentially it's a good way to get around that prestige token. So with that being said, I'm going to lock in Aether Shroud. I really think this is the smartest thing to unlock here. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. Permanently unlocked. So now what we can do is we can go back to our weapons, our loadout, and then our field upgrade, we can now use Aether Shroud. And the reason I'm doing that, by the way, is if we go to our augments and we go Aether Shroud, we can get weapon reloads, increase the maximum charges by 1, so you get 2 Aether Shrouds, which is gonna be great for the bomb step on Terminus or for the water valve step on Liberty Falls. There's a melee thing, so if you get melee kills, you will have infinite Aether Shroud, which again, bomb step, you melee, run to the next one, melee, like it could be pretty darn good. And then extension, you know, there's a lot of fun stuff in Aether Shroud, so I'm definitely probably gonna be researching that very next. But right now I'm kind of enjoying Deadshot, but that's besides the point. Heading over to our operators, Weaver here, we have finally unlocked that skin. We can equip that for sure. That's going to be really fun, especially because he's a dedicated crew member on Terminus. And anytime we want to check our progression, we can see here, this is the level unlocks and going into Prestige. We can go in here and we can see all our XP rewards going to be right there. Also, if we go into our barracks and then we go into challenges and calling cards, there is a brand new section of challenges to unlock. This is the Prestige challenges. And here you have a couple different things. You can see Prestige 2, Prestige 3, all the way through Prestige Master. And you can't even see the requirements of these challenges yet, but these look pretty sick. But if we go to Prestige 1, we can see this unlocks a whole bunch of more challenges and therefore a whole bunch more XP to potentially earn if you're completing these challenges. But going into our loadout, you can see all of the weapons are locked again, except for the base ones. You can see right here, because I got the version of the game, I've got the Brainstorm right here. So because you have that special weapon equipped, that's unlocked. Everything is locked. Look at that. Going into our tacticals, those are all locked once again. Lethal's locked once again. We've got obviously the field upgrades locked, except for Ether Shroud that we unlocked, and then Gobblegums should be all good. Yeah, Gobblegums, they're not going to lock those. You could use those at all times. But going into our gunsmith here, we see that our weapon is still level 24, our C9 that we've ranked up. We have all of our camo progression still, and we still have all of our reticle progression. And as you saw, we still have all of our augment progression too. You get some fun rewards. It's really cool. Stanley 557's already level 28 Prestige 1. The guy's crazy. I am currently researching the best ways of getting weapon XP, player XP, and researching augments. So first of all, if you have any leads to any of that, be sure to feel free to leave them in the comments below. But I am playing games, I'm making spreadsheets, I'm taking screenshots, so believe me, your best, most ideal weapon XP ranking thing is coming soon. In the meantime, if you want to know how to do something like the Liberty Falls main quest, I don't know, that could be pretty darn fun. I have the most accurate guide. It's been very helpful for people I've heard. Be sure to check it out here, and as always, stay beautiful.